The morning was hot and ready. Not the brunchy macho type or the Little Caesars type. What the hell were you thinking? No, but in the holy hell, I'm stepping outside and my skin is burning and the air feels like water type. It certainly felt more humid than what was anticipated. I watched radar for blimps of convection in the valley, and severe storms caught my eye by 12 o'clock. By the time I crossed over to Shenandoah National Park, the storm gained a rotating base and expanded nearly 24 miles. A supercell. Note to self, you see road work, you turn around on these highway throughs sort of I guess. I don't know why, I decided that this was the best possible option with a massive supercell, but, you live and you learn. It's not like I've done this 20 other times where I thought, yeah, I can get through in time. Nope. I'm going to get stuck behind someone doing 25, and it's not their fault. I mean, they're working on the road, but, I'm not going to go up and ride their ass and be like, get out of the way, get out of the way. I'm not going to be like that, but, it does hurt, but they're doing their job. This isn't my fault. I'm not supposed to be here in the first place, da-da-da-da-da. This is one of the things that you get while storm chasing, and you decide, yeah, I think this is a great idea. No, this is never a great idea. Don't do this. This is stupid. I'm about to overtake this dude, but, yeah. Okay, we just need to get far enough where I can sit for a second. As the supercell passed to the west of Sperryville, it got disrupted mainly due to the mountain range associated with the Shenandoah National Park. Because of this, it took on a more multicellular look until it crossed near Scrabble. A little bit further south, this thing gets its act together. Okay. Wow, I saw that strike. Okay. Where's this road lead to? Chad's Way. Oh wow, it's Chad's Way. It's a private lane. God damn, though, that's a beautiful torque. That's a beautiful sight. Supercells are known for their structure or tornadic potential. Fortunately, this one was known for neither. However, it was trying to strengthen and gain some structure along the flat base. here. Wow. Wow. Damn. Oh, very low wall count now. Yeah. As we flip back around. Can't see it now. Oh god, I'm going to be stuck behind someone slow. As the supercell passed Boston and moved into Culpeper County, I noticed that it became much more organized and had a more substantial wall cloud than the waterfront cut. This would be one of the few instances we would see this with the supercell during the day, and probably the closest it was to being tornadic before passing near orange. Although I never took photos at this point, I at least have video so I can tell the story of it, or at least show what happened. Rapidly rotating. I pull over. Can't pull over. I guess I wanted me to pull over. Oh, not it. The supercell became more robust, no longer carrying just a flooding threat, but also damaging winds. From here on, I would ride this supercell from Culpeper to I-64 near Zion for the next couple of hours. As I went down to Lake Anna, I decided to sit near Ware's Crossroads, a community on that particular western side of Lake Anna. I looked at the supercell from the shore. It maintained a more outflowy type of structure, different from what it had previously up by Orange, Virginia, and Thornhill. This would be pretty short-lived. It wouldn't be all that impressive though during the state, however provided for some nice stills during the chase. much better up north, where there's lots of farmland down here, and yeah, nope, highway chasing all the way, I guess. As I traveled into and through the town of Mineral, we can see this more robust structure take form with this particular northern supercell, although this was likely a consequence of getting nudged by the now intensifying southern supercell that sprung up across the valley just west of Charlottesville. However, this would be some of the last shots that I would get of this supercell in particular. After this, it would begin to get choked off because it was in an improper position with the southern supercell, which was now expanding its FFD into the info region of this supercell. I kind of wish I stopped here, but at the same time, I only got a couple pictures because I knew this wasn't going to be that much of a threat anymore. I began thinking about dropping this supercell for a now intensifying southern supercell. I would make that decision within the next 15 to 30 minutes. As the supercell began a failed surge to wrap up the circulation, I jumped to the supercell to the south, now severe warned, and coming out of the Charlottesville region, this storm would instantly push outflow, however made for some nice structure for the next couple hours. As you can see, the supercell was absolutely magnificent, and I should have really stopped here because it would have made for some awesome photos with the rolling hills, the open farmland, and the solo farmhouses every now and then. However, unlike some other chasers that you would see later in this footage, I did not stop here. I was too worried with getting left behind with the now increasing forward motion of this supercell. You know, like a f***ing idiot. As storms began crossing the James River, I decided it was my time to head home. However, these supercells would still continue for the next couple hours, and storms would reach the North Carolina-Virginia border, lasting for at least 8 to 9 hours. This was still a decent, chill chase day, probably the calmest I've had all year, despite the lack of tornadoes.